All right. Cause it ain't like it's cold out here or nothing. Nice little parallel twin action for you there. Let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? It's been a while since I rode. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. It's been all snowy and cold. And I thought my wife was gonna be one of the people who was okay with me riding. Woo! Hey boy! Woo! It's been a while, huh? Out here on the Ninja 4. Breaking laws already. Ain't even been on the bike for 5 minutes already. Engine probably still cold, but you know, just out here doing shit that I ain't got no business doing. Almost forgot this had heated grips though. It's kind of cold out here. It's like 40 something degrees, and I'm wearing a hoodie like a noob. All right, so check this out, man. The channel is changing, and I wanted to go and get into a whole bunch of dramatics and all that other stuff like that, and kind of tell you about how the channel was going to be changing and all that. I just had a few epiphanies and watching the market, seeing how everything is going, and seeing what other people are doing. And, you know, I'm not catching comparisonitis or anything, but you know, I got wants that apparently a lot of other people want too. I got 2 bikes, and though I am very grateful for those 2 bikes, right? I am in a position right now where I crave something a little bit more, and I kind of been hitting at what I'm going to do for a long time now. Bro, it is freezing right now. I've been kind of hinting at what I was going to do for a while, and I just never really been able to pull the trigger on it. Kind of been broke for the last little bit. I didn't know exactly which direction I would be taking this channel into, and as of recently, I've been able to actually fully understand exactly what I wanted to do, because you know, it is something that is a necessity. And this channel, you know, though it doesn't seem like it, because I don't have a lot of subscribers at the moment. I think right now I'm at like 420 something subscribers. I definitely think I could be doing better, but that's where I'm at right now. And you know, I'm grateful for the things that I have been able to accomplish. I'm grateful for the bikes that I have. I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for being in a position where I can own multiple vehicles of luxury. I'm grateful for that. But this channel, like I said, this channel is kind of my life. Like, I do motorcycles for a living. Like, I have been doing motorcycles for a living, and though it hasn't all been on YouTube, it hasn't all been documented like I wanted it to be. It is the reality of the situation. My life revolves around 2 wheels, iron Titan, man. My life literally revolves around it. I bought this bike, it was literally generated off an idea, and that idea was to make money off of this bike by renting it out. Though that didn't necessarily pan out, because I have been essentially renting the bike out, and it hasn't been enough rentals, because listen to this, the bike scene in my area isn't necessarily that good. Now, there's a few people who ride bikes like that. There's a, you know, it's a here and there you may see somebody that rides motorcycles. Some people, they do it in their leisure time. Other people, they do it just to show off for other people, but they don't necessarily ride like that. They just get on the bike just to ride to events and show off and all that other stuff, and they go back home, but they don't necessarily ride like that. And it's not a lot of people who the bike scene versus other places. And of course, it's kind of is ridiculous it's ridiculous to compare Central Virginia to somewhere like Miami, Florida, where, you know, there's a lot of bike stuff going on out there. It just doesn't happen like that here. So with that being said, if I'm going to grow my channel, it might be, you know, I might get a little bit of buzz off of what's going on in the area, but I also have a situation where I don't have a lot of viewers because I don't have a lot of people to ride with. I'm going to focus only on me for this video, but it's just a few things that I noticed. I just wanted to put that out there. I'm just in a realm where I'm being very, very introspective with a lot of things. You know, I'm noticing the bike scene isn't as profound as most places here than it is in say you know, places like Richmond. Even Richmond, Virginia, is the bike scene is a little bit more alive than it is where I'm at. I'm not far from Richmond, but you know, just because of my job and everything, I'm working full-time. I'm not doing YouTube full-time, so I don't really have a lot of time to be going to all these other places and everything. And I want to. I definitely, like, there's been days where I see something on Facebook, an event or something, where I just want to put the bike on the trailer and just drive up there and just ride with some people, but I just don't have the financial stability to make that happen right now. So one day in the future that'll be the case, but right now it's just not in the cards. In addition to that, you know, I wanted to get back to my 2 bikes that I have and talk about that, because I noticed that, you know, on a marketing perspective, there's just certain things that just make sense, and then there's certain things that don't. Now, on a marketing perspective, it would make sense for me to have bikes that rank in SEO. Now, what I mean by that is that when you post a video on YouTube, your main goal is to put keywords and tags and everything like that, and optimize it so that people are actually finding it as they're searching on Google or Google, YouTube, whatever the case is. Your goal is to make sure that it's optimized enough for people to actually find you. Now, what makes sense is to have a bike that is optimized for Google. Now, I can get on social media right now and post a video of my Ninja 400. I can get online and post videos on my Ninja 400, put that I'm riding a ZX10 or something. I can easily do that. It's not worth it to be out here looking like a fraud trying to get clickbait, because you are essentially claiming to ride a bike that you don't, just for the sake of SEO purposes. Now, I could definitely start doing that just to kind of get views, but in a sense, like, I ride a Warrior 1700 and a Ninja 400. These are 2 bikes that people are not looking for. Like, nobody is asking questions about a Ninja 400. It's a Ninja 400. Like, I was seeing videos of guys who are literally going to flash a Ninja 400 and they don't even ride on the track. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I want the power. I want a faster bike. And, you know, no matter how much I try to make this bike faster, it's still just a Ninja 400. Now, maybe one day I can get on the track with it and rip. Maybe I can get on the track with it one day, but it just doesn't seem like it makes much sense, especially considering how much I got left to pay for it. It just really doesn't make sense, and I'm ready to get rid of this thing. Like, just off the simple fact that I owe money on it. There's a lien on this bike right now, and just for the simple fact that I have a lien on it, I'm ready to get rid of it. I have 2 bikes at the moment that nobody is asking questions about. If I was just riding just to be riding, if I was just riding just to be riding, that wouldn't even be a problem. I've been on YouTube for 2 years now, and I mean, I get views kinda, but it could be a lot better. And I think one of the biggest things is the fact that, you know, my consistency, because I'm not necessarily riding something that people are looking for, and you know, I just been having some life challenges that I you know, I'm going to address that in a second. I just don't have the bikes that people are looking for, man, and that bothers me on so many levels. You know, I'm a huge fan of Fastlane D. I was looking at his channel recently. He was talking about his merch, and I just happened to click on his website, about to buy from his website a piece of merch that he has, and it says, "Life is too short to ride boring bike." And I don't know if anybody ever noticed this, but when people go to bike meets and everything like that, somebody show up on a Ninja 400, you know, you have the video where everybody, you know, you going to see, you know, this bike over here, this bike over there, who riding over this, and, you know, people talking about the fastest bike. And, you know, it's not, and most of the time it's not even about who's fastest, it's about it's about the status. You know, if you're in a car club, you know, ain't nobody ever seen a car club with Ford Escorts, but there's plenty of Ford Mustang car clubs. Like, even old Mustangs have car clubs that just kind of specifically surrounding that niche. Excuse me for sounding like I just got comparisonitis, y'all. Like, I really, I don't want to make it sound that way, like I'm just being ungrateful about what I have. I love my Ninja 400. I love what I've been able to do with it so far. I just want, there's just another challenge that I want to do. There's just another challenge that I have, or that I'm looking at, that I want to do instead. By the time I come out of the store, it's probably going to be dark, so I'm not going to spend too much time. I do a lot of other things power sport related, just not necessarily motorcycle related. I remember back when I first started YouTube, I always wanted to be a tech slash automotive junkie. Like, I just wanted to be, I wanted to have that kind of channel where I was able to test drive a bunch of different vehicles, have a bunch of different vehicles on my channel. I always, like, I love the Supercar Blondie platform, and some other guys that does, you know, some other guys that do auto reviews and everything like that. I love those channels. I've always wanted to be a part of those channels. I always wanted to go to a test course and test out new vehicles that people have never driven yet, like stuff like that. Like, I always wanted to do be in the automotive stuff. I literally had a passion for working on and tinkering with vehicles. I love wiring up stuff. I love installing things. Like, these are things that I love doing. And I just recently came across something that, you know, another challenge that I want to do. And one of the issues that I have with my business platforms is that I always do things and I try to create ways to capitalize on those things. And in this particular scenario, this is definitely something that I'm going to start doing. And I was thinking about starting a completely different channel just to do it, but it's all power sport related. Like, it's just, even though it's not motorcycles, it's power sport. Like, you can, these are things that, you know, you're talking about rebuilding vehicles, working on vehicles, tinkering with stuff, how-to videos, stuff of that nature. Like, these are things that I always wanted to do, and I always wanted to have a channel surrounding that. And you know, right now though that my channel is small, I think that right now was the time to show you guys my entire life, not just a portion of it here and a portion of it there. I'm tired of creating a whole bunch of different YouTube channels just to kind of support one idea. This is one idea, and I'm going to treat it like it's one idea. So therefore, we're going to do things a little bit different. So when I say that this channel was about to change, I just want you guys to understand motorcycles are still going to be the prime focus, because the Iron Titan brand is not just about motorcycles. The Iron Titan brand is about speed, and I want you guys to understand that. Speed and fantasy. So if you can fantasize about speed, you can have it, bro. Like, I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there like that. So this channel is about to change. You're going to see a few videos upcoming that's going to be a little different. It's not going to be particularly just motorcycle stuff. I am going to have a whole bunch of like a modge of everything automotive in general, man. I just wanted to go ahead and put it out there that that's what's going to happen. So don't be alarmed. You are not tuned into the wrong channel. I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there. So just look, it's about to be a huge change. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, folks. I will catch you guys on the next one. I cannot wait for this new journey, man. And you guys will not be disappointed. I will not disappoint you guys. I have been here for way too long doing this, and I am excited, man. I am excited. I just hope that I'm able to I hope that I'm able to pass that excitement into you guys. So you have done me good, but now it's time to move on.